Good? Okay. Well, I just want to take you through that night. Kind of, I want to let you tell your story because, the police told their story, so we just want to...
Well, what happened was I pulled up to in the driveway of a vacant house. And apparently they said they had a phone call about a broken window on my car, which was my cousin's car. And there wasn't no broken windows. There was nothing on my car that was damaged. So they really had no reason to be there. But when I got out the car, I went inside the house, picked up my son, my 2-year-old son, because I told my older son whenever he woke up to call me and I'd come pick him up. So I went to pick him up, I went inside, got the diaper bag, got everything ready, walked outside, and put him in the passenger seat. I reached over, put him in the passenger seat, because I saw the gun. So I grabbed the gun, put it in my back pocket, my left back pocket.
So you had a gun in the vehicle?
When I seen it, I didn't know it was on the passenger side.
It was your gun?
No, sir.
Well, how'd it get there?
It was my cousin's gun, because I was using my cousin's car. I borrowed his car. He just told me to be careful. I didn't think nothing of it. He said, be careful. So I was like, all right. So when I pulled in the driveway, I got my son. I got in. When I reached over to put him over there, I seen it on the side.
You got in the driver's side?
No, I didn't get in. I just reached over the seat to put him on.
Over the driver's side seat?
Yes, sir. Put him in there. When I reached over, I seen it. So I grabbed it. I put it in my left back pocket. I'm still reached over, and then I hear, he has a gun. I turned around, I was like, what, here? By the time I looked, I realized it was a cop. So I handed it to him like this, and he shot me twice.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Then he tried to say that I pointed the gun at him with my right hand. There's no way I could point a gun at you with my right hand, and you shoot me in my left arm. That's where it's at.
Where did you get shot?
I got shot once here in my chest, and one below it, and the one in my arm. The one that went through my arm went and hit me in my chest.
So officers fired twice at you?
Yes, sir.
So from what we heard because I was there that night after it happened, what we heard that night, what happened was you guys saw police looking in your car, or in the car you were in, and then you went outside with a gun to go check it out.
No,
that's not how it happened.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. That is not how it happened.
So go through that again one more time.
I pulled up into the driveway.
How long were you there before you went back outside?
Not even 2 minutes. So I don't know any police officer that can arrive in 2 minutes on any scene. And if I would be the one to call if there was a windshield broken in my
because
car.
What we had heard was the police went in there, looked in your car, saw something suspicious, maybe drugs or something, then went away to go talk about what they were going to do, and at that time you had come back out. Did they have time to do that?
No, they did not have time to do that. When I pulled up into the driveway, I got out, went inside, grabbed the diaper bag, I grabbed my son, and walked back outside. And I see the police car down the street, but it was 2 houses down. I didn't expect nothing of it. So I walked in, I opened my driver's side door, I opened the driver's side door. I reached over, put my son on the seat, and I seen the gun. So I grabbed the gun, put it in my back pocket. And by that time, they came around, I heard leaves crumbling. I was like, didn't think nothing of it. Then I heard, he has a gun. And I turned around, I was like, well, here. I grabbed it, here, take it. Boom, boom, shot me twice.
Did you say those words,
yes,
take
sir.
it?
I told him, here, take it. And he said, boom, boom, didn't even say nothing else. That's why I'm so mad. I did not do nothing. I handed him the gun over. I wouldn't even put my 2-year-old in harm's way like that, man.
Well, that's what everybody was asking. Why would you go outside to check on your car with the gun and your 2-year-old?
Exactly. That's what I mean. I would not do that. I've coached baseball for 10 years. I love kids. I'm around kids all the time. I would not put kids in harm's way like that, especially my own 2-year-old son. And that's what made me man. That's what gets me mad, because I'm in here for nothing. I didn't do nothing. That dude shot me twice. And I didn't he didn't even announce he was Abilene Police Department. He didn't tell me to put my hands up. He didn't say nothing like that.
What did he say when he came in?
He has a gun. That's all he said. All I heard was leaves crumbling, and then he has a gun.
So you heard the footsteps?
Yes, I heard footsteps, and when I was leaning over, I was like, what the heck? By the time I could get up.
Was that gun already in your back pocket?
It was already in my back
So
pocket.
he saw it as you were...
He had to. And then he was like, he has a gun. No, I didn't think nothing who it was at first. And then when I turned around to reach for it, I was like, oh, it's a cop. So I handed it to him. Here, take it. Boom, boom. He shot me twice. He tried to say I pointed the gun with my right hand, took it out of my back. Well, if I point a gun at you with my right hand, there's no way you're gonna shoot me in the chest and in my arm.
So you actually handed it to him like that?
I handed it to him just like this, and he shot me. Boom! It went through my arm, hit me in the chest. Then he shot again. Boom! Shot me twice.
Do you know anything about where the investigation lies right now?
No, I've talked to my lawyer last Wednesday. This last time I talked to him was Wednesday. I don't know nothing else. I don't even know if he got me a bond reduced. I don't know what's going on, and that's what's driving me nuts in here, man. I'm in segregation. I'm in D-Step 1. Nobody with me. One single cell, and I have no idea what's going on.
You've got $1 million bond. You hadn't had a bond reduction hearing yet or anything.
And that's what's making me upset. Like, what's the holdup? What did I do? I didn't do nothing wrong. And that's what drives me nuts in here, man.
I'm getting the idea from people I'm talking to that you guys are kind of a little worried that this thing will be all swept under the rug and people are going to forget about this. And
well,
is that?
I'm hoping they just dismiss the case and just, let's go on our ways. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Is there body cam footage? Do you know? Do you know if?
Well, when I talked to my lawyer Wednesday, when he said something about the body cams, he said they were turned off between the hours of 1817 to 1857. And I said, why? Why were they turned off? He's like, well, I don't know if it was turned off because they just put it in the report, but he was supposed to be looking at the body cams. Like I said, I don't know nothing. He hasn't told me anything or anything.
So between those times that you said they were turned off, is that the time that the incident happened?
Yes, sir.
So there's no footage of this, according to your attorney.
According to what the lawyer said, he wasn't for sure if they just took it out to edit it or what. And I'm like, well, why wasn't the cameras on if they were off? I mean, what the heck? He's like, well, I got to find out. So I'm just waiting on the lawyer to find out what's going on.
So you're hoping that they'll see what happened and see that your story and then just dismiss the case because
that's what I'm really praying for. That's exactly what I'm praying for, that he sees the truth, that they didn't just turn them off, black them out. Because then I had to get investigators and then I had to see how my gunshot wounds are and everything. I could be in here longer. So my thing is just look at the body cams. I even got an eyewitness across the street that witnessed everything. So I'm like, just come on, man. What is the holdup? But he told me it's gonna be a long road. I said, this ain't a long road, man. I'm innocent, bro. I didn't do nothing. I did not assault no officer. I didn't do anything that they're saying I did, man. He said, well, we got to find out first. So that's why I'm here, just waiting.
So just to recap, what we were told the night of is that, like I said, you came out because you saw somebody looking in your car. You guys saw flashlights looking in your car. You came out with a gun and your child, 2-year-old, and somehow pointed a gun.
Exactly, pointed a gun at him with my right hand, with my son sitting next to me. I wouldn't do that. I would never put my son in harm's way, first off. And like I said, the shots don't add up to me pointing a gun with you with my right hand. Even if I had my other hand on my gun, it's not going to go through that part because you straighten out when you point. And that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of lies. That's all they're doing is lying, trying to cover up themselves. And that's why I'm so aggravated, man. Like, I shouldn't be in here. I didn't do nothing. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm in here right now, so.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to add that you want people to know about what happened that night or about?
I mean, that's the truth. Everything right there, that's exactly how it happened. I didn't do nothing. I was handing him that gun, and he shot me twice.
In your version of the story, should the officer be punished?
Yes, he should. He had if he would have announced he was out in the police department, freeze, put your hands up, I would have done that. I would have stopped. I would have put my hands up. He could have searched. He could have found whatever. If he would have said he found whatever on me, whatever. But there was nothing on me. If he would have announced he was out in the police department at that time, there was nothing. It was in the car. When I reached to put my son over the seat, that's when I seen the gun. So I grabbed it, put it in my back pocket. And by the time I could reach up, it was there. It was right behind me, screaming, "He got the gun! He got the gun!" I said, "Here, take it." Boom, boom, shot me twice, just like that. That's why I've been so mad. Like, dude, I didn't do nothing. If anything, he should be the one behind these bars. He didn't announce he was out in the police department. That could have been anybody behind me that shot me. I wouldn't have known.
The reason you're doing this interview is because you want people to know that story.
Yeah, I want them to know I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing, and it's that cop that should be punished, man.